And now, live from the center of the universe, Jerusalem, it's Rabbi Tovia Singer and Jeremy Gimpel on Israel National Radio.
All right, here we go. I got one last question. And this is because you've offended all of our Christian listeners.
I didn't really. I mean, what would Christians
I don't know why you have to do
quiet?
that.
I don't.
They're very good people.
They are. They're
like Amish. They're of the best.
If I didn't care
are they
about
blowing
them,
up buses?
If I care, not blowing up buses.
No, they're good. They're moral. I want
to just make one statement.
Yes, I want you to say
destroying
something.
a Jewish soul is a greater sin than destroying a Jewish body. So let's just be clear about this. It is a greater sin to bring a Jew to idolatry.
You were about to say something positive.
No, but the point is, the reason why I express is because I care about you. I mean, let me shut up and say, oh, I don't care about those Goyim. Let them go and with their Christmas and all this stuff and worship. The reason I do is because I care about you.
No, I want you. This is actually.
And I didn't used to.
This is. I'm going to give you now. Let's watch this.
Let me just say a statement. I used to really not like non-Jews. I just didn't. If you grew up where I grew up, you wouldn't like them either. I like them now.
I'm gonna give people a secret. This is a secret behind Tovia Singer. Are you ready for this, guys? This is inside scoop. It doesn't get better than this. Last show, we had a question about something I don't even remember what. And all of a sudden, Tovia went on a whole thing. Because I said, I'm a Christian from so-and-so. And then Tovia said, oh, you're a Christian. Don't even worry about politics. Don't worry about fighting for Israel.
Oh, yes.
Let's start worrying about... And I said, Tovia, why did you have the question? It's like... I didn't answer the question because this person is clearly a wonderful person. She loves Israel. She loves the Jewish people. And it's my responsibility. I feel a desire to really help her connect with God. And it's important that all the non-Jewish listeners know that they know that you're not coming as a bad guy. You're really coming because you care about them. I know that sort of ruins your image as the tough guy from Brooklyn, but we all know that you're a softie on the inside. It's important that they know that. I just revealed you. Just like that. On TV, on the radio. It's live. We can't take it back. It's recorded.
It's done. It's out there.
All right, you ready for this last question?
Go ahead.
Because this is coming out of nowhere.
Go ahead. We have 6 minutes.
Rabbi Singer.
Yes. What? Easy.
I have two here that are really good.
What?
Let's go with this one. We'll keep it moderate.
No.
My question is, do you realize that the people responsible
No, go to the other one. What's the other one?
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Rabbi Singer.
Go ahead.
Why do you hate Jesus?
The question is, why do I hate Jesus?
That's what they wrote in.
I don't hate Jesus. I love the God of Israel. It's like, why do you hate Hercules? Like, why do you hate Zeus? I don't hate Zeus, and I don't hate Joseph Smith, and I don't hate Muhammad. I just love Hashem. That's the key. I think, I'm not sure. You see, the thing is, Jesus never wrote anything, so I have to, figure out. I think that Jesus would probably hate Jesus. That's my guess. My guess is, if we can bring him back and say, what do you think about the Jesus of Christianity? He'll go, that's terrible. I don't know. Maybe you'd be very happy. I don't have a clue. But here's the key
Can
point.
I tell you that I honestly do have a clue? I want to say that I have a clue.
You have a clue.
I Momish have a clue.
All right.
I mean, you're like Momish, the scholar of Christianity. I think that he would be totally disgusted. The crucifix, the whole thing.
I think he'd say,
I would be like, what?
I'd say, but Christmas was cool.
No, Christmas, I think the whole thing would be like, what is this?
I mean, here, isn't this true, that if Christianity is a true religion, then why not embrace it? But if it's not a true religion, it's idolatry, and run away from it as fast as you can. This is not a personal thing. Do you like Jesus? Not. You know why people ask that question? Because for them, it really isn't the theology. It isn't the doctrine. It isn't the verse. They know it isn't. It's this relationship with this invisible man. And therefore, you're saying, how come you hate my invisible friend? That's what's really going on. This is a question of, why do you hate my invisible friend? The answer is that you only have one friend, and that's the God of Israel. And you've replaced him. You are sleeping with another woman. And that's why Jeremiah identifies idolatry as adultery. So don't you want a pure relationship with the God of Israel instead of something that's spiritually impure? I mean, don't you want to be with your husband than another man? I mean, that's what it's all about. So all we're saying is, I don't know about who you missed.
No, here's this is very important because you're calling all these good people a lot of tough times.
Jeremiah,
I just want you to look.
Huge
Everyone that's listening to this program,
I'm not quoting Shakespeare.
Even if they're a Southern Baptist Christian, is on a massive journey. And they've come a long way. And it takes time, and it takes patience, and it takes learning. And I think that they're doing a good job.
If they're listening to the show.
If they're listening.
I mean, could you imagine someone's part of the SBC? This is like the largest Protestant denomination in America. There's like 17 million of them with 40,000 churches listening to the show.
And then he's listening, and like what you're saying is very challenging. I mean, I'm almost offended. You know what I mean?
What is God's opinion?
But that's the point. That's the point, that we are just sharing the truth that Judaism has to offer. We're just sharing what the Torah teaches. And yeah, it might kind of rub people the wrong way. But Tovia is really here just trying to, just to care for you.
I'll just share this point with you. I want to stay with the Bible. Let's stay on this very important point. In a relationship, if a husband discovers that his wife has been unfaithful to him, he sends her away and she can no longer be with him. She can't return to him. He must divorce her. He can't say, I'm not gonna divorce her. I still like her and I forgive her. He can't be with an adulterous woman. But here's the key point of Jeremiah. The first few chapters are very difficult, but there's something so delicious. Prophet Jeremiah says, drink from the fountain of the living water instead of a cistern, a broken cistern that can hold no water. Although in the human situation, a human husband cannot take back his adulterous wife, you know what Hashem says? The Almighty says this, I'll take you back.
This is chapter 3, right?
I'll take you, exactly.
See that?
It says, how'd you know that?
I'm rocking it tonight.
God says, even though you've been adulterous woman, I'll take you back. Return to me and I'll return to you. My hand is not too short to save you. My ear is too small to hear you. It's only the sin that separates you. So come home to Abba. Come to the Father, to the Rock, to the Redeemer of Israel, our Father who is in heaven. Jeremy Gimpel.
Tovia Singer.
Yeah. I mean, don't we have to follow the Bible? I mean, that should be our guide, right?
I'll tell you, if everyone follows the truth that Hashem reveals to them, you will find yourself in Jerusalem, right next to us.
Right here.
Right here.
Yes.
Overlooking the Temple Mount.
Amen.
Join us next week. Same time. 11 p.m. Israel time.
Yes.
Right before
Right here
Chatzot.
on Israel National Radio. For all of you, Jeremy, it was a very good show.
Oh, I liked it.
We've done good shows.
This was beautiful.
This
was beautiful. All of our callers, thank you so much.
Archivists.
You are such an important part of the show. Thank you for joining us.
All right.
Have a wonderful Shabbat.
Thank you.